Hey, welcome to The Explainer. There's a really interesting paradox happening in the farm economy right now. Farmers are pulling back on spending, but for some businesses, business is actually about to boom. So let's dig in and find out exactly where that hidden opportunity is. So here is the big question we're tackling today. Grain prices are down, input costs are way up, and farmers are, understandably, being super careful with every single dollar. In an environment like this, where on earth could a boom be hiding? Well, stick with me, because the answer could totally reshape your strategy for the whole season. All right, to find this silver lining, we've first got to get our boots on the ground and really understand the pressure our customers are facing. And this isn't just a gut feeling. The data paints a crystal clear picture of the challenges out there. Just look at this number from the National Corn Growers Association. It's pretty sobering. Nearly half, 46% of U.S. corn growers think we're heading for a full-blown crisis. Add in the folks who are moderately concerned, and you've got a staggering 75% who are worried about the farm economy. This isn't just a statistic. It's the real-world mindset of every single farmer who might walk through your door. And that concern isn't just talk. It's leading to some very real actions. Look at how they're planning to respond. Over half are thinking about putting off new equipment purchases. Others are cutting back on absolute essentials like fertilizer. Now, farmers are making these tough calls just to keep their operations going. And that top bullet point, postponing equipment, that right there is the key that unlocks this entire opportunity for us. Okay, but this is where the whole story pivots, because what looks like a major headwind for the ag industry as a whole, well, it's actually creating a massive silver lining specifically for you. So think about it. Farmers are hanging on to their tractors, their combines, and their sprayers longer than they ever have before. That equipment is getting older, it's working harder, and yeah, it's wearing down. And that right there is the connection. If they're not buying brand new machines, what do they absolutely have to buy to keep the old ones in the field and running strong? Boom! That's it. That's the hidden boom. While the sales for new, shiny, original equipment are taking a nosedive, the need for top-quality replacement tires isn't just holding steady, it's actually thriving. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Ryan Loethen, who's the president of CEAT Specialty North America, he hits the nail on the head. When he says OE equipment sales, he's talking about original equipment, the tires that come on brand new tractors from the factory. Those sales are hurting, but replacement tire sales are getting a direct boost. It's a really simple cause and effect relationship. Okay, so we found the opportunity. It's fantastic. But now, how do we actually go out and grab it? Well, it's going to take a little shift in strategy, moving from just selling tires to really managing your business for this new reality. I want you to burn this number into your brain. 10%. Seriously, this might be the single most important number for your inventory planning all year long. So, why? Because let me tell you, in a market like this, being out of stock is a death sentence. As Loethen recommends here, once you've done all your homework and forecasting, tack on an extra 10% to your orders. Think about it. If a farmer has a blowout during planting and you don't have what they need, they're not going to wait. They can't. And you might just lose that customer forever. The way customers think has also completely flipped. Old school brand loyalty, it's taking a backseat to pure, simple value. Farmers are online, they're doing the research, and they're hunting for tires that give them that top-tier performance without that top-tier price. They want to lower their total cost of ownership, and that is exactly the conversation you need to be ready to have. Now, a huge piece of that value conversation comes down to technology. Farmers are laser-focused on soil health these days, which is why IF, that's increased flexion, and VF, very high flexion tires, are suddenly so popular. Just look at the difference. A VF tire can carry 40% more load, or it can run at 40% less air pressure. What does that mean for the farmer? Less soil compaction, which leads to better yields. If you can offer them an affordable VF option, you've got a massive advantage over your competition. So all of this, it's leading to a really big shift in your role. In this new market, you're not just a person who sells tires anymore. You're way more important than that. You're a crucial, trusted advisor. You know how it is. Nothing is more powerful in a farming community than your reputation. As this quote points out, a good recommendation from you builds a level of trust that will pay off for years and years. But a bad one? Man, that can burn a bridge in an instant. Your expertise is, without a doubt, your most valuable asset right now. So how do you actually build that trust? Well, it really boils down to 4 key things. First, you've got to understand their operation. Ask the right questions. What's their soil like? How much time are they spending on the road? Second, tailor your recommendation. Don't just sell them what you have in stock, sell them what they actually need. Third, leverage your manufacturer reps. These guys have deep product knowledge, so use it. And finally, back it up with confidence by knowing the warranty inside and out. And hey, speaking of confidence, a little feature like this can be an absolute game changer in a sales conversation. A 3-year field hazard warranty, that's not just a line item on a spec sheet. That's a real solution to a massive headache for farmers. And here's why that matters so much right now. Because of modern farming practices, today's fields are covered in these super tough, sharp crop stalks that are basically like little spears sticking out of the ground. A stubble puncture means expensive downtime right in the middle of a busy season. A solid field hazard warranty takes that risk right off the table for the farmer and proves you're looking out for their bottom line. All right, so let's bring it all home. Let's lock in the main point from all this and then take a quick peek at what's coming down the road. So here it is, the number one thing to take away from all this. Don't get spooked by the headlines about a tough farm economy. The opportunity is absolutely real. But it belongs to the dealers who are smart enough to see the shift, stock their inventory accordingly, and most importantly, change their role from just a salesperson to an indispensable, trusted advisor. In this market, your expertise has never been more valuable. And I'll leave you with one final thought to chew on. We're starting to see more and more farms using both tracks and tires, and now manufacturers are offering both. The lines are blurring. So the question you really ought to be asking yourself is this: is your business ready to be the one-stop shop for the farm of tomorrow?